Hi, I'm Dave Ward, owner and founder of the Ward Law Firm. One of the questions that I get a lot from people is, what is the difference between legal custody and physical custody? Legal custody of a child deals with the ability to make decisions that affect long-term issues for the child. Most commonly, there are four areas that these fall into: extracurricular activities, non-emergency medical care, educational decisions, and religious upbringing. When two people have joint legal custody of a child, what that means is that both parents have a right to have input with regard to those decisions. They also both have the right to have information that relates to making those decisions, such as school records, medical records, access to notes from therapists, things of that nature. However, whenever you have two people that have the ability to make decisions, it's not uncommon for them to disagree. So usually one of the parents is designated as the tiebreaker. Commonly, this person is whoever the primary physical custodian is. And that person's role is to listen to what the other parent has to say, consider their input, but if the two parties disagree with a particular course of action, then the person with tie-breaking authority gets to make the final decision as to what's going to happen with regard to that particular decision. Some parents will agree to split those up, where one parent has the right to make, say, educational decisions and non-emergency medical care decisions, and the other parent have, again, for example, the final decision-making authority for extracurricular activities and religious upbringing. In that situation, each one of the parents is still obligated to listen to the input from the other parent, but in the event of a disagreement, that parent will have the final decision-making authority. Physical custody has to do with the right to actually have the minor child in their presence. And most commonly, we see joint physical custody with regard to children. However, one parent is usually designated as the primary physical custodian. What that means is that the person who is the primary physical custodian is going to have the child more than 50% of the time. More often than not, what we see are in situations where there are two parents, both of whom are vying for custody. Almost always going to result in some sort of a joint custody arrangement. That includes both joint physical custody and joint legal custody. Now, most custody arrangements can be varied by the party. The whole purpose of a custodial arrangement, as designated by a court, is to make clear what each parent's right is when the parties can't agree. So, I hope that helps explain the difference between physical and legal custody. If you have any other questions about this or anything else, please feel free to give us a call at 770-383-1973. Thanks.